What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today I'm going to preview and predict Sunday's football game. You have the Philadelphia Eagles going on the road to take on the Miami Dolphins, yo. This Sunday, over there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on Instagram or if you want to send me a friend request on Facebook, I will have my Instagram and my Facebook information down in the description box. So, come give me a follow on the gram. Come send me a request on the book. Just come holler at your boy, yo. Well, this is not really a very intriguing matchup. First starting off with the opponent, man, the Miami Dolphins, man. They come in with a record of 2-9. This team, obviously a lot of people feel like, this team was basically tanking for Tua, all season long. They did have a little mini 2-game winning streak in the middle of the season as they took on their former coach Adam Gase at home and beat him. And they went on the road and beat a Brian Hoyer-led Indianapolis Colts team. So, there it is. Obviously, this team has a lot of holes, man. They traded away their offensive tackle, Laramie Tunsil, before the season started. They traded away their starting running back, Kenyon Drake. They traded away their receiver, Kenny Stills. They traded away their safety, Mika Fitzpatrick. A lot of moves they made, man, as it does look like they all kind of preparing for the future. Quarterback, man, they led by Ryan Fitzpatrick, who, as Eagles fans, we know him very well from what he did us last year when he was with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, he's definitely a guy that, he has his up and his great moments and his bad moments, but he's somebody you definitely can't sleep on. And quite honestly, man, on offense, man, I mean, it ain't really no other really known commodities over there, man. Everybody they had, man, either is on IR or they traded them away. I guess the only guy really is like Devontae Parker, they former first-round draft pick who there was rumors at the deadline, they probably was looking to deal him. But a guy that kind of underachieved a little bit in his career, but, by him being a former first-round draft pick, that there's talent there. And defensively, man, they lost their big-time cornerback, Xavier Howard, to a knee injury earlier in the season. And they just got a bunch of young guys out there now, man. A bunch of young, unknown commodities, like I mentioned. So with that result, man, they're a 2-9 football team, man. Not very good this season. Like I said, looks like they really trying to stack up for the future. So, ain't really much else to say about them, man. And as far as for the Philadelphia Eagles, man, coming in with a 5-6 record, a very, very, very disappointing performance at home against the Seattle Seahawks, particularly offensively. Carson Wentz, he hasn't been great this year. He has missed some throws. He has fumbled the ball when he's gotten hit in the pocket. But, I still believe in him, man. I'm not giving up on him. I feel like he needs to have some consistent weapons out there to work with. You look in the backfield, maybe there's a chance Jordan Howard could return this week. But honestly, with this team, man, you never know. You never know when people gonna play or when they're not gonna play. He missed the last couple of games. One interesting note is Eagles running back Jay Ajayi, who we just recently re-signed, is a former Miami Dolphin. So that would be pretty interesting, man, if we could get him on the field going up against his former team in the former stadium he used to call home. So I'm kind of interested to see how that go. And rookie Miles Sanders, man, who's had his moments this season. The wide receiver core, which has been absolutely brutal, but plagued by injuries. Alshon, I guess I play when I feel like playing Jeffrey. I mean, I don't know, man. All week is like he gonna play. Apparently he got cleared and then he just like, nah, I'm good. So who knows what's up with that, man? Who knows if he gonna play this week or ever again, basically. Nelson Aguilar, another one, who's had a absolutely horrific season. He missed last game against Seattle, so not quite sure if he gonna play yet or not. JJ Ortega-Whiteside, the rookie, who made a couple of plays, but nearly not really consistent enough. Though it does look like he's gonna finally get an expanded role in the offense, so Dougie P, and the coaching staff could really see what they have or don't have with him. And the tight ends, man, Zach Ertz obviously is doing his thing, starting to look like his former self again. And Dallas Goedert, if he just learned how to not fumble the football, he's a pretty good player. The offensive line, it's a chance, it looks like, though, that Lane Johnson may return this week. And it looks like Brandon Brooks, may have a chance to return this week also. So that's really good news for the offensive line. And defensively, man, the one bright spot on the team, man, the Eagles actually have been playing very well defensively as they continue to get healthy and healthier. Fletcher Cox is starting to make an impact up front again. Brandon Graham is making a real impact up front. The linebackers, they get Nigel Bradham back last week. He played pretty solidly against the Seattle Seahawks. And Nathan Gary, who I think has played very well this season. In the secondary, surprisingly, Ronald Darby and Jalen Mills have played well. Since coming back from injury, those guys have played well at the cornerback position. As well as Avonte Maddox in the slot. And obviously Malcolm Jenkins and Rodney McLeod have also been playing well. Eagles defense look like it's really finally starting to come along, yo. Like the matchups where I like the Eagles offensively versus the Dolphins defensively. Obviously, man, just line up and run the football. Like, you get Jordan Howard back this week, that'll be great. Run Jordan Howard, run Jay Ajayi. He gonna have a little chip on his shoulder this game. Miles Sanders. Just run the ball downfield on this team, man. I mean, basically what it seems like this team is not really even trying like that. Where I'm a little concerned is that the wide receivers. I mean, can they create separation, man? I know this is a bad Dolphins team, but these are NFL players. Like, they'll be able to cover these. They probably could cover these receivers. That's how awful these wide receivers will be, especially if Jeffrey decides not to play again this week. And on the other side of the ball, when it's the Eagles defense against the Dolphins offense, I think we got a really good chance to get after the quarterback, to rush the passer. Our defensive line is starting to come together, and just really try to get after Ryan Fitzpatrick. What makes me a little concerned, obviously, is Ryan Fitzpatrick. Because with him, obviously he's not a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's not a Pro Bowl quarterback. But he is somebody, man, a few times a year that could just pop up and just really light you up, yo. I know he don't quite have the personnel he had in Tampa last season, but still, like this guy is capable at any moment, of just going off. Especially with him being at home against a team like the Eagles that's kind of reeling a little bit. So which leads to my prediction. These type of games are scary. When you go on the road, when you've been playing bad, you come off a very embarrassing loss. You playing against a team that absolutely has nothing to lose. And it's on the road, warm weather climate. Not sure how hot it's going to be out there in Miami, if really that hot at all. But it's a road game against a quarterback that isn't afraid of the moment. So that does concern me a little bit. But at the end of the day, man, this team is not a very talented football team, man. It looks like they really are just kind of waiting for the future to stack up draft picks and basically look like they kind of losing on purpose. So I know the Eagles have issues at wide receiver. Like I said, maybe Jeffrey felt like playing this week. Who knows? Maybe we get Jordan Howard back this week. Who knows? But even with that being said, I think the Eagles will win this game. With the defense has been playing, I think that will continue this week. I got the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Miami Dolphins 20-10 to improve to 6-6 on the season and drop the Dolphins to 2-10. So with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, hit the like button for your boy and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all could come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and shout you out on the live, yo. Y'all should come join me, yo. It'll be some good stuff. But until then, man, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.